Great morning, everyone. Welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by the Life Coach Philippines. So, Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. If you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 for assistance. So I am Coach Lyn for hashtag Safety Moment, Safety Leadership at the Workplace. So your access with me is every Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this will also serve as our toolbox meeting since we are talking about and we are going to talk about safety. So for my segment today, I will be sharing to you how to create and lead high-performing teams. Please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this Facebook Live to your timeline and Facebook groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So yun, happy Tuesday everyone. And I hope we are all safe kahit na, ayun, lalo na dito sa mga nakaka-experience po ng ulan. So, who is this presentation for? Okay, so is this presentation for you? So, let us check. So, first, if you are the person who wants to fix the problem now and are willing to make that investment to yourself, and you are serious about getting results and want to get results now, you want to protect yourself so you can serve effectively, especially if you are that safety leader. Okay, then you are ready to the leader's journey. So, okay, so first week we discussed self-leadership, and then last week we discussed how are we going to lead others, and then for this week we are going to lead a team. So, I invite you to be intentional as you listen to this talk. I encourage you to be intentional, and as you encounter our aha moment, or if you have something you really like, some words or thoughts that hooks you, or something that you want to share in the community, please share in the comment box or when posting in any of your social media accounts with the hashtag #PackMyBagMoment, and please include yung hashtag safety moment natin. This is to ensure that we will be able to read all your postings and know what moves you during the talk. So, your coach, I am Coach Lyn, a professional certified life coach with coaching focus on self-care, purpose, and productivity. By profession, I'm a registered electrical engineer. I am an occupational safety and health practitioner accredited by DOLE, or the Department of Labor and Employment. I am currently taking Master of Occupational Health. Yung Master of Occupational Health for you, if this is your first time to hear it, MOH, or Master of Occupational Health program, is intended to prepare students for careers and responsibilities dealing with health and safety problems in the workplace. So, yun, I took that program para mas matutunan ko lahat. And yung masagot din niya yung parang stepping stone ko rin siya dun sa goal ko na maging OSH consultant. So, okay, so let's proceed with our topic for this morning. Okay, so what is safety culture? Ano ba yung sinasabi natin safety culture? And is it achievable, or nangyayari na ba siya sa workplace natin? So, safety culture, before, wala pa kasi itong word na safety culture na to. And during that time, it was, if you already heard, itong nasa photo na to, yung sa Chernobyl disaster, 1986 pa yan. So yung nasa photo are reactors number 4 and number 3 after the disaster. So what happened before that was, hindi nila masagot ano yung pinaka naging cause, but yung pinaka nangyari dyan is yun, they answered na kulang yung safety culture or yung dedication to establish or to na makita sa company yung culture na yon. So what is this safety culture that we are talking about ba? So, safety culture is that type of organizational culture where safety is valued and of utmost priority, considered essential for the long-term success of the organization. And a good safety culture places the highest value on safety, occupational health, and environment. So when we say occupational health, ito yung mga factors that are affecting our health in the workplace. Yung health kasi, that's health in general. So when we talk about occupational health, it involves yung workplace natin. Okay? So para hindi po tayo malito. So yun, a good safety culture places the highest value on safety, occupational health, and environment. In such a culture, people, pag eto, masabi natin that we have a safety culture in first, people are always alert to expect the unexpected. People fully understand what they should do. People are open to suggestions, lalo na if mga safety concerns. And then people believe their actions make a difference to themselves and to others. And then in safety culture, managers do not manage, but show genuine leadership. Di ba? If you remember, this sa first week natin, we differentiate yung safety leadership and safety management. So when we talk about management, we manage things. When we talk about safety leadership, we lead people. Okay? So now, if you are that safety leader, as a safety leader, you should ask yourself the following questions. First, how important is safety? How is important is safety to you, yung personal mo. Next is how important is safety to other people and to the workplace o pwedeng sa mga leaders nyo in the workplace. Next is safety important most of the time or all of the time. May oras lang ba yung safety? Next, is it okay to compromise on safety if it's going to be more expensive? And last one is safety culture more important than productivity? So if you can connect with me, just comment, #connecting. Lalo na kung ikaw is makikita mo, di ba, there are some workplaces na instead na unahin yung safety, inuuna natin itong mag-work ka pa rin kasi nga we are thinking of productivity, we are thinking of income na pag hindi natin to ginawa, mawawala ng income yung company. Tapos ikaw as safety leader, we are thinking, is it the right thing to do? Kasi pag ginawa natin, baka may masacrifice na safety. So yun yung mga discussion dito. Kaya if we want to achieve this safety culture, ano yung gagawin natin? So ito yung mga ilan sa mga questions. And then you can also ask, do management and employees within your organization share the same values, beliefs, and norms associated with driving for work as other aspects of work and safety? Or baka sometimes kasi there are some departments lang na sila lang yung involved or sila lang yung nag-iisip about safety. Others, they have no idea what is safety. Okay, so that will be a challenge. So now, I'm going to present to you this one. This is the Swiss cheese model of accident causation. Now, we are talking about achieving yung safety culture, but it's a long process talaga. And we need to understand yung mga factors that affect or that factors that we need to achieve yung safety culture na yon. This one is yung Swiss cheese model of accident causation. If you can see dyan sa photo natin, yung mga boxes dyan, they are not just boxes. So, kaya siya Swiss cheese. Imagine mga cheese yan. Tapos iba yung cheese may mga butas-butas. Yun. Ito yung favorite mga kaibigan nating Lodi. Okay, so yun. So, itong model na to, originally proposed by James Reason, likens human system defenses to a series of slices of randomly whole Swiss cheese arranged vertically and parallel to each other with gaps in between each slice. So if you can see dyan, we have four yung parang boxes or yung cheese na tinatawag natin. And imagine, let's start dito sa undesirable consequences. So undesirable consequences or yung possible na accident. So 'di ba? Tapos yung next makikita nyo is yung light green, which is the work environment. So meaning in your workplace today, or if you are at your home, kunyari ako work from home ka, or you are watching this na nasa bahay ka, tapos imagine kung hindi ka man nag-work ngayon, imagine yung work, yung home mo, is it safe ba sa bahay natin? 100% sure ba tayo na safe yung area natin ngayon? Kung nasa workplace ka, are you sure that you are safe? Now, himay-himayin natin itong model na to. So, when we say daw yung Swiss cheese model, etong bawat factor na to ay nagre-represent ng mga items. So, for example, yung mga tao dito, so, di ba, merong danger or merong possible na harm na kapag ikaw na-encounter mo yon, possible na ma-aksidente ka, possible na magkaroon ka ng injury, or kung virus yan or whatever, possible na magkasakit ka, magkaroon ka ng illness. So, dalawa lang yan either injury or illness. Now, if you can see yung mga people dito, these are the people hired or designated by the company para sila yung mag-solve or sila yung mag-aral kung paano ma-prevent yung pagkakaroon ng accident. Okay, so para klaro po sa atin yan. Okay, so makikita natin, ang goal natin is to prevent yung errors or to prevent na magkaroon ng accident. Now, what do we need to do is to detect and correct yung mga system weaknesses. So, dito, yung mga tao dyan represents yung iba-ibang work. So, pwede yung direct na worker, next yung taga-isip ng policies, next taga-implement ng policies, next taga-bigay ng budget. So, iba-ibang level siya. Pero yung main goal dyan is yung source ng harm, yung yellow po dyan sa taas, yung source of harm, yun yung matanggal. Or kung hindi man siya totally matanggal into the workplace, from the workplace, malimit yung exposure or hindi siya mag-cause ng damage or harm to any person. So, ayan. Okay, so ayun, there's a study, yung mga reasons daw na most accidents can be traced to one or more of 4 levels of failure are yung first, organizational influences, and next, unsafe supervision, next is preconditions for unsafe acts, and last is unsafe acts themselves or yung unsafe na behavior ng mga employees natin or ng tao na mismo. Okay, so yung nakita niyo po dyan, yung multiple barriers or yung cheese or yung rectangle dyan, yung may mga butas-butas, multiple barriers, they represent yung technology, processes, and people designed to stop active errors or yung mga possible na cause ng danger. Alright, so yan. Yan po yung sa model natin. Now, so yun, once we define or identify yung possible na magkakos ng harm sa atin, we need that kasi yun yung magiging basis natin para malaman natin na may safety culture ba tayo, kailangan ba natin magkaroon ng safety culture, or okay naman tayo. Okay? So, ayan. Yung next is, I'm going to share to you yung safety culture ladder. So, in this ladder, we will understand kung nasaan na tayo or nasaan yung company natin. Anong level na siya. Since ladder siya, so imagine a ladder, yung ladder may mga steps yan. So, nasaang level tayo dyan. So, let's start with, kita pa ba? I hope nababasa nyo pa siya. So, pathological. So, for pathological, who cares as long as we are not caught? So, ibig sabihin, this company or this workplace, wala silang concern to safety kasi whatever happen, bahala kayo dyan. Basta hindi kami nahuhuli. So, may narinig na po ba tayo ng mga ganong companies or organization? Siguro wala, no? Kasi nga, hindi siya nakalabas din. So, for pathological na level or dito, people don't really care about health and safety and environment din, and are only driven by regulatory compliance and or not getting caught. Okay, basta hindi nahuhuli, yun lang siya. Basta hindi nahuhuli, okay lang yan. So, if we're going to define it, pathological, the company's attitude is, we have no mishaps. We deliver good quality, so why should we waste time on preventive activities and what you and don't know won't harm you. So what you don't know won't harm you. So the company makes little to no investment in improving safety behavior. This is not the desired attitude and will therefore not be rewarded. Next, level is reactive daw. So, yung kanina, pathological. So, hanggat di nahuhuli, wala silang gagawin. Okay? For now, is reactive. Now, when we say reactive, the company tends to make changes after things have gone wrong. The response is based on deeply ingrained patterns. Employees are inclined to feel themselves the victim of a situation rather than personally responsible. But that is not my fault. Yan yung lagi nalang sinasabi or yun yung lagi nalang statement. Change behavior is often ad hoc and short-lasting. This behavior is moderately valued. And for reactive, since di ba yung reactive yung term, yung next na yung stage na to, pag walang nangyayari, walang gagawin. So, yun siya. Safety is taken seriously, but only after things have gone wrong. Okay? Managers feel frustrated about how the workforce won't do what they are told. Next is calculative. So focus on systems and numbers. Lots of data is collected and analyzed. Lots of audits are performed and people begin to feel they know how it works. Hindi na siya trial and error lang basta. The effectiveness of the gathered data is not always proven true. Ayun. So, calculative, ito, company has determined which safety rules are important. Okay, and ito, depende din kasi sa workplace kung ano yung need nila na policies or mga safety programs. So, it adopts a vulnerable approach, assumes responsibility, but is often driven by self-interest. What's in it for me? So, yun yung naging question. Involvement in safety and compliance with rules and laws is mainly the task of senior management. Attention is given to health and safety, which is valued. Now, if you have observed, di ba kanina, pathological, tapos reactive, tapos for calculative, nakikita nyo na may response na yung company natin. So, may action na from them. Okay, next is proactive. So, proactive, safety is a high priority. So, yun talaga siya. Kanina, di ba, reactive pag may nangyari lang. Ito, proactive para ma-prevent or moving away from managing safety based on what has happened in the past to preventing what might go wrong in the future. So, dito sa stage na to or sa step na to, they are thinking of ways or dito papasok yung mga risk assessment, studying na ano yung mga possible na hazards or na meron dito sa workplace ko, and they are thinking how are they going to prevent it. The workforce starts to be involved in practice and the line begins to take over the health and safety function. While health and safety personnel reduce in numbers and provide advice rather than execution. Okay, so high priority na. And yung question lagi dito is, how can I contribute? So, di ba, yun, if you will notice yung mga line of questioning nila, nag-iiba-iba na rin. So, pagka-proactive na, hindi lang ito management, it involves everyone. So, yung question nila is, how can I contribute? O how can I help? Lalo na in terms of planning. And then, the last one, this is progressive or generative na tinatawag natin. Okay, so pag sinabi natin generative or progressive, safety is fully integrated in the operational processes. So whatever processes the company have, meron na siyang mga processes doon. So ano ba yung mga processes? Huwag na natin pong pahirapan. So for ikaw, working ka ngayon, lalabas ka ng bahay, papasok ka sa workplace mo. Do you have mga safety procedures? Kinausap ka ba ng company or in-orient ka ba ng company paano yung tamang pagbiyahe? So, paano ba kung nagko-commute ka, paano mag-commute? Kung may sarili kang sasakyan, meron ba tayong safety na diniscuss sa atin? Paano? Ano yung dapat i-check sa sasakyan natin bago ka mag-drive? Bago ka sumakay? Yung mga blue baguettes, ganon, meron ba tayong ganong orientation? So that's one of the processes or mga procedures na pinag-uusapan natin. When we say na nandito na tayo sa level na to, nandito na tayo sa culture ladder na to, yung last, yung progressive or generative, ibig sabihin, in every action ng bawat employees natin, every work, meron na siyang mga yung job hazard analysis or yung term, sige, para mabilis natin maintindihan, yung every action mo may nakatapat na mga safety processes or mga safety reminders. So yun nga, yung kanina, simple, pagpapasok ka and pag uuwi ka, may mga reminders ba sila? May mga guide ba sila? So, yun. So, safety is fully integrated in the operational processes. It is a fixed item on the agenda during reflection and evaluation with the own organization and with sector parties. Safety is ingrained in the thinking and behavior of all employees, all po yan. Hindi pag sinabi natin safety, hindi lang po siya responsibility ni safety officer, hindi siya responsibility ni manager lang, hindi siya po responsibility ni employer lang. So, everyone po in the company responsible po for safety. It is part of and parcel of their work. This is very highly valued. Okay, so if we're going to see it, ito yung mga isa-isa kanina na dinefine natin. So, from red, yung pathological, to reactive, calculative, proactive, and then yung last, yung progressive or generative. So, pagka tinignan natin, di ba kaya nga siya ladder? So, pataas siya. If you are going to think about your company or yung workplace or yung bahay mo ngayon, nasaan kayo dito? So again guys, this presentation is not only for safety leaders na sinasabi natin nasa workplace lang. Di ba, first week, dinefine natin who is a safety leader. So if you have influence and you are dedicating or advocating for safety and health, you are a safety leader. Hindi po siya about position, hindi po siya about sa position mo sa company na baka kasi sabihin mo, ay, this talk is not for me kasi hindi naman ako manager, hindi ako safety officer, or hindi ako appointed to do work na related sa safety. So, if you can see this, ask yourself, kung sa bahay ka ngayon, nasa ang level ako dito? Sa bahay ba namin, okay lang ba na hindi ko nililinis yung kalan? Okay ba? Ayun guys, safety yun. Yung paglilinis mo nung, if you're using stove tapos may tangke dyan, nililinis ba natin yung hose natin? Bukod sa paglilinis, check ba natin yan? Alam ba natin na walang leak? Gaano ka-safe yung bahay natin? Okay, so yun, safety yun. And, ayan, babalik tayo dito sa ladder na to. Nasaan ka dito? Dahil ba sa walang nangyayari, walang na-aksidente, okay lang yan? Like for example, simpleng pagkain. Okay, di ba? Lalo na kung mga naka-work from home po ngayon. Nag-work ka, kakain ka, iiwan yung pinagkainan. Tapos hahayaan na, o hindi naman sa hahayaan. Siguro, nakalimutan lang kasi ang dami natin ginagawa. So, multitasking, gano'n. So, sa multitasking, nakalimutan na. So, yung pinagkainan na yun, di natin alam. Meron palang pumuntang kaibigan natin. So, iba-iba siya. Pwedeng daga, pwedeng ipis. Depende kung ano man yung present sa bahay nyo. Or kung before wala sila doon, dahil sa ganun yung action natin, so nagkaroon na. So na-attract natin sila. So that's safety din. So yun, pwedeng natangay, dinala sa kisame, tapos sa kisame nagkaroon ng parang sa electrical nyo, nagkaroon na ng something, so nagkasulang. So di ba, yun, hindi natin siya, simpleng bagay yun, pero hindi natin siya nakikita agad. Sabi nga dito, di ba, doon sa isang level, what you don't know, what harm you. Okay? So, ngayon, alam niyo na. So, guys, eto. Think kung nasa ang safety culture ladder tayo. And let me know dito sa comment box ko kung nasaan tayo dyan. And if you think and you feel na nandito pa tayo sa pathological na, ay, okay, I don't care kasi hindi naman din ako nahuhuli or hindi ko naman talaga alam yan. And you want to move doon sa higher level ng ladder natin. So, let me know, message lang po tayo. Alright? So, yan. Dito daw, kung pataas siya, increasingly informed and increasing trust and accountability. Not only dun sa people in the workplace, but also yung management. Okay, now that we know kung nasa ang level tayo dito, or inaalam pa natin kung nasa ang level tayo dito, let's ask this question. First, are you doing the right things? Okay? Next, would you like to progress up that ladder? So, yun nga yung na-mention ko kanina. Kung nasaan ka dyan, gusto mo pa bang mag-move sa next na level? And what will it take to move you to the next level of maturity? Maturity means ito, safety, culture, yung sa maturity ladder natin. Alright, so yun po guys, it's important for you to know kung nasa ang level tayo para yung next na slide ko kasi will talk about yung mga actions na natin. how are we going to answer na if you are that one person na sinabi mo kanina, okay coach, I want to move dun sa next, I want to progress, I want to move dun sa next na step or dun sa higher level na ng ladder. So, doon, if mag-decide tayo or nag-commit tayo na okay, gusto ko doon sa next, isa sa mga kailangan nating i-check is what team do we have or saan tayo part ngayon. Now, kung nasa company ka or bahay, okay, kung nasa company, syempre you have yung mga employees doon, you have yung management doon, you have employers, employees. Kung nasa bahay ka, you have your family members. So, they will also be part of your team. Okay, so yan, proceed na tayo dun sa team na pinag-uusapan natin. And eto, ano ba yung i-achieve na itong team na to? So yung first, balikan natin yung question kanina, who will be the part of your team and ano yung team na bubuuin mo? Kung sa workplace yan, kung sa bahay yan, sino-sino yung magiging part ng team na yon? And ano muna yung team na sinasabi natin? So, what is a team? A team is a group of individuals all working together for common purpose. The individuals comprising a team ideally should have a common goal. So, ano yung common goal na yon? Common objectives and more or less think on the same lines. Now, kanina we are talking about safety culture. And ngayon naman is about leading a team or a team. When we talk about common goals, para parehas po tayo ng understanding of pinag-uusapan ngayon, ang common goal natin is to achieve yung safety culture that we presented earlier. Alright? Now, hindi lang basta team yung i-create natin, a high-performance work team. Or ano ba yung high-performance team na yan? So, refers to a group of goal-focused individuals with specialized expertise and complementary skills who collaborate, innovate, and produce consistently superior results. So, yung group, yun yung gusto nating ma-achieve. Okay? So, yung high-performance team, ito yung pinaka-goal natin. Ito yung team or yung team na nagpo-pursue performance excellence through shared goals, shared leadership, collaboration, open communication, clear role, expectations, and group operating rules, early conflict resolution, and a strong sense of accountability and trust among its members. So, yun, at the end of this talk, I hope na makita na natin sino yung magiging part ng team natin. Anong team ba yung binubuo natin? Alright, so yung next is, we need to understand ano yung mga stages of team development natin. Okay, pero before yan, let's pause. Ayan, para makita niyo muna yung figure. I'm just going to check yung mga nandito po sa live natin. So, I'll just say hi sa mga nanonood po sa atin. Si Coach Vicky, hello po. Master Coach Hasmin, hello. And Coach Candy, Coach Nordside, Coach Trisha, Coach Mel, ang aga natin, no? Ayan, so thank you for joining me this morning. And ayun, kung may mga hashtag pack may bag moment na tayo, post lang po natin. Or kung may mga questions tayo, lalo na, ayan, it's about safety yung pinag-uusapan natin. Again, guys, wag natin ilimit yung self natin na, Coach, this is not for me kasi hindi ako nag-work ngayon or wala akong workplace ngayon. Again, hindi po siya exclusive for workplace lang. Again, kung nasa bahay ka, or kahit na consultant ka or kahit 'di ba kahit kung may lalo na kung may sarili kang business na, so pwede din ito na maging makatulong din po sa iyo. So yan, so let's proceed dito sa stages of team development. So dito pala we need to know, kasi sometimes, di ba, may mga iba-iba tayong comments or reactions sa mga teams na kinakabilangan natin. Na ako, nung part ako ng team before, dami ko ring comment na hindi ko kasi din naiintindihan na may iba-ibang stages pala yun. Or, parang may iba-ibang pinagdadaanan yung mga team na yan. Na we need to understand para ma-assess natin sino-sino ba yung kasama ko sa team or ano yung team na meron ako. So, based kay Dr. Bruce Tuckman, we have 4 stages ng team development. Actually, sa iba, merong yung fifth nila is a journey. Pero dito, I'm going to present yung 4. Yung first is yung forming. So, we have, forming, storming, norming, and then performing. Now, tignan natin siya isa-isa. Ano ba yung may difference ba to? Or ano yung nandyan sa bawat stages na yan. And as a leader, how are you going to handle kapag ganyan yung team mo? Okay, if you are safety leader, it's important for you to know kung nasa ang stage ka. Lalo na kung ikaw yung mag-handle ng team. Kasi baka mamaya, ito yung approach mo, pero yung team mo pala ay nasa forming pa lang. Okay, let's see. So, when we say forming, the team act as individuals and there is a lack of clarity about the team's purpose and individual roles. So from the name itself, so meaning bago pa lang sila, so forming pa lang siya. And as a leader, ito yung mga responsibilities mo. First, establish clear objectives and team accountability expectations. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw talaga yung mag-start. Then, remove roadblocks that may prevent the team from accomplishing goals. And as a leader, ito yung isa sa skill na dapat na meron tayo. How are you going to detect or how are you going to know na may mga roadblocks pala yung team members mo? Hindi siya yung isa-isa, yung per team, pero yung team mo as a whole. Okay? And, ayun, natututunan din yan. So, paano? Siguro another session po yun. Then, provide timely feedback on the team's progress. Also, giving feedback, we need to, siguro ito isang skill din yun pagbigay natin, giving and receiving feedback. And ang kailangan din natin matutunan nito is how are we going to give yung feedback na yun? And tayo ba, are we ready to receive feedback? So, yan. Next dun sa forming is storming. Conflict arises as people begin to establish their place in the team. So, meaning, from forming to storming, dito is may mga exchanges na or may mga interaction na. Kaya dito, conflict arises kasi, di ba, kayo, nagiging, may nakikilala nyo na yung bawat isa. And sabi nga, everyone, yung gusto mo nang maging part ng team. So gusto mo nang maramdaman ka, gusto mo nang makapag-contribute ka. Na sometimes iba din yung nagiging reaction ng iba. So kaya merong conflict na. And as a leader, ano yung gagawin mo kapag ganun yung situation? So yung first is assist the team in establishing processes and structure. Next, resolve team conflicts and assist the team members in building good working relationships. Then provide support to individual team members who may be struggling. Now, it's important to know as a leader, or hindi pala know it's important for you to detect kung meron ba talagang or pinagdadaanan yung isang team member. So, ibig sabihin, ano yung nagiging cause ng struggle niya. And as a leader, how can we help yung team member na yon? Then again, remove roadblocks that prevent the team from accomplishing goals. And then last is provide timely feedback on the team's progress. So yung last two items, same siya dun sa nauna natin. And next natin is norming. So from forming, storming, then norming. Norming, dito, there is a level of consensus and agreement. Consensus meaning there's discussion na, meron ng exchange of ideas, yan, within the team. There is clarity about individual roles and the role of the leader is important in managing this. So, ito daw yung mga responsibilities ng leader kapag nasa norming stage ka. First is allow the team to work more independently. So, meaning, meron na sila, alam mo, you understand na meron na silang collaboration. So, ikaw, how are you going to let them work independently? Then, provide support in the form of resources, training, and to develop the skills necessary to perform their jobs and our team building events. So, yun. And then, remove, again, roadblocks that may prevent the team from accomplishing goals and then provide timely feedback on the team's progress. So, di ba, from dun sa stage kanina, so nakikita nyo man nag-i-improve na yung team from forming kanina, na hindi pa talaga magkakakilala, ito yung characteristic, then storming, norming, and then yung last is performing. Na ito yung gusto nating magkaroon ng team. Okay, and how are we going to achieve it? It's a long process pero worth it kapag nandito na tayo sa ganitong stage. So performing, the group has a clear strategy and shared vision. It can operate autonomously and resolve issues positively. And ayan, for this one, leaders' responsibilities in performing stage, first is delegate as much as it is reasonable to do so. Allow the team as much autonomy possible or trust them to work on their own with minimal check-ins from you. So, ibig sabihin yung first two items parang related sila. So, delegation, guys, when we say delegation, it doesn't mean bibigay mo lahat ng task. Hindi siya ibig sabihin na lahat na lang binigay mo. Siyempre, with guidance pero pa rin. Pero, what we mean with delegation is you are delegating your trust na doon sa team mo na yon. Trust na alam mo magagawa nila na yon, alam mo na kaya nilang ma-accomplish and magawa or ma-achieve yung goal that you want to achieve. And then, next pa rin is roadblocks, remove roadblocks that may prevent the team from accomplishing goals and provide timely feedback on the team's progress. If you will notice, guys, so from first kanina, dun sa dun sa first item natin, forming, storming, norming, hanggang dito sa performing, etong last two items, same sila. Okay, so, ang pinaka-message natin dito is as a leader, ito yung isa sa mga kailangan nating matutunan. How are we going to give feedback? And how are we going to remove roadblocks that may prevent the team from accomplishing goals? And ayun, dito, may etong segment na to, or kung ikaw is yung isang leader na gusto mo yung matutunan, I encourage you to connect with me so we can discuss. Meron tayong mga coaching toolkits for that para ma-achieve natin yon. Kasi di ba, if you are the leader of the team, dapat tayo parang siguro lang yung one step na higher ka para may maibigay ka dun sa team mo. So kaya di ba, pag leader tayo, nag-aaral tayo, continuous pa rin yung learning natin para may mabigay tayo sa team natin. So, if you are that one person na sinasabi mo, oh coach, ako kailangan ko to para mas makapagbigay ako ng support dun sa team ko. So, let me know, connect with me later dun sa last slide ng presentation. I'm going to show you yung contact number ko. So, pwede natin po siyang pag-usapan. Just tell me na okay, nakita mo to sa Facebook Live, tapos etong part na to yung gusto mo pag-usapan natin. Alright, so yun. Yes, again, balik tayo. Kanina, di ba, yung gusto nating ma-achieve is the safety culture, and in achieving that safety culture, we need to understand who are we working for and who are we working with? Anong team yung meron tayo? Nasa ang stage tayo? And if you think na nandito pa lang tayo sa forming na stage, ano yung mga kailangan natin gawin para makamove tayo sa performing na stage? And dito, when we say performance, syempre, pag performance, ang gusto natin yung performing na team. And based nga, ayun, alam na natin, pag sinabi natin performing yung team natin, nakaka-deliver, nakaka-achieve ng goal. Kung ikaw ay nasa isang company na may quota, lagi kayo nakaka-quota, di ba? So yun siya. Pero, ang isang dito is, bago natin siya ma-achieve. So, it's a process. And kaya siya stages, pagdadaanan mo talaga yan. Now, be thankful kung nasang stage tayo dito. And kasi 'di ba, kung nasa forming ka, thankful tayo kasi lalo na kung ikaw yung leader, nasa iyo yung control para makuha mo ano yung gusto mong team, ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve na team, ano yung gusto mong makita na team in the future. So, yung time na yan, it depends then kung ano yung ilalagay mong set deadline or ano yung ilalagay mo dyan na in 3 months ba, kailangan may high-performing team ka na? Or kung gusto mo, in 1 month. Pero, syempre, pagka naglagay ka ng timeline, that corresponds yung action na gagawin mo. Kung sinabi mong 1 month yan, so within 1 month, in the next 30 days, what are you going to do para ma-achieve mo itong high-performing team na ito? Okay? So, with regards to this sa goal setting, we also have coaching toolkit for that. So, let us know lang ano yung gusto mong tulong. Ano yung kailangan mong tulong ngayon in handling your team as a leader. Okay, so yun. Yan guys yung stages natin ng team development. And next natin is, kung nakita na natin yung stage, nasa ang stage na tayo, next naman is for ourselves. So every leader, actually maraming characteristic na dapat meron yung isang safety leader. Pero eto lang muna yung nilagay ko. Alam mo, caring model. Kasi if you care for someone, you are willing to help him or her or yung team mo, di ba? So, gagawin mo naman lahat din para makatulong ka sa kanya. And when we talk about safety leadership ulit, balik ulit tayo sa week 1 natin, safety leadership is the backbone of any safety program or culture. Without strong leadership, there is nothing guiding the program to success. So, how do you find good safety leaders within your team? Again, hindi lang ikaw yung iisipin natin na leader. Kasi ikaw na yung nandyan. You are the safety leader. Pero di ba every leader's goal ay maging leader din yung mga members nila. Okay, so lahat tayo maging leader. So hindi pa ako nakakilala ng isang leader na ang goal niya lang is siya na yung maging magaling lagi or siya lang lahat. Yung hindi pa ako nakakita yung leader na ang goal lang niya is hindi niya naging goal na maging leader yung mga team members niya. So, yun. Great safety leaders ensure that the workplace environment is effectively managed while decreasing the probability of hazardous incidents from occurring. So, dito guys, medyo challenging siya kasi if you are a safety leader, di ba, you are managing yung safety ng workplace, ng environment, and then you are leading people. Okay, so dalawa yung iisipin mo. So, ma-prevent na magkaroon ng accident, illnesses. At the same time, you are helping people to grow. So, challenging pero worth it yung profession. Now, ano ba yung caring model or yung kailangan na meron yung isang safety leader for us to achieve the safety culture? Yun yung gusto nating makuha na nilagay natin kanina. So, yung first is, kailangan daw we have clear goals. So, a safety leader doesn't just follow the rules. They value safety personally and incorporate that into their practices. The best motivation comes from a person, not an organization. So, having a positive attitude and safety-oriented mindset is only part of what makes a great leader. It's crucial that a team be supported with resources, lalo na, ayan, pag safety nga, challenges talaga yung mga resources natin. Lalo na resources that are aligned with the company's goals and objectives. So by securing the proper resources, a strong safety leader can affect the success of the whole safety culture. Okay, so it's important for us to have clear goals. And di ba nga, based sa definition natin ng team kanina, yung team daw may clear na goal. Okay, hindi sabog or hindi alam kung ano yung gagawin. Hindi siya ganon. Okay? So, as a leader, tayo din mismo, personal natin, we must know ano ba yung goals natin. What do we want to achieve professionally and sa personal growth natin. Next is accountability. So, in any leadership role, accountability is key asset. Leaders need to take responsibility for themselves and those around them. Not every employee is willing to do this, and that's part of what sets good leaders apart from the rest. Ito, pag sinabi natin accountability, dito yung marami ding nagtuturuan. And parang not everyone is willing to yung kunin, yung be accountable dun sa isang, lalo na sa isang task or sa isang bagay. And next is, ito parang nag-interchange minsan, pero ano ba yung responsibility? So, when something goes wrong, a strong leader does not run away, but instead takes responsibility. And hindi nagtuturo, okay? Hindi nagsisisi, hindi siya nandun sa blaming games. It feels natural to get defense and shift blame, but own up to your missteps and those of your team. Then take action to rectify the situation and prevent it from happening in the future. So bakit ito yung example dito? Kasi pag safety, lalo na kapag nagkaroon ng accident, safety kasi hindi, alam natin pag mga safety leaders, hindi yan nagkulang ng paalala, ng reminder sa company, ganun. However, kahit na may mga reminders tayo, wala pa rin assurance na gagawin yon. So, kapag in the future may nangyaring accident, alam mo yung sasabihin mo, sinabi ko na to dati bakit hindi natin ginawa? Tapos, syempre, ikaw na yung ikaw na yung doon, ikaw na yung responsible doon. Kahit sabihin mo na ginawa mo na yung actions mo, ginawa mo na yung part mo, still, sa'yo pa rin yan kasi that's our job. Okay, yun yung job natin as safety leader. So, ayan, let's take the responsibility and, ayun, learn from the lessons we have experienced in that scenario. And next is, yung last one natin is, integrity. As a leader, if you say you're going to do something, do it. Okay? Ako, ito, isa sa mga personal values ko eh. Yung you're still doing it kahit walang nakatingin. Lalo na pag nasa workplace, kasi there are some people, di ba, pagka nandiyan si boss, okay, ganito yung ginagawa. Pero paano pag wala na si boss? Paano kung walang makakakita sa'yo? Paano kung walang magsasabi na sa'yo ng good job, walang mag-recognize sa'yo, or walang mag-a-acknowledge sa ginagawa mo? Will you still do what you are doing? Okay, ayun. Kaya ito yung isa sa nilagay ko dito. If we want to achieve yung safety culture, since culture ang pinag-uusapan natin, we need this one, yung integrity. Failing to do so can lead to a disappointed workforce where workers feel that their leader lacks consistency and honesty. Masakit yun kung naglilid ka ng team and hindi nila alam, ano ba naman dong leader ko? Disappointment by one's followers can lead to disloyalty. Okay? Integrity is a crucial skill that many leaders really need to grasp and display to people around them. Having integrity means being self-aware, showing your personal values or what you care about or ano yung importante sa'yo and managing your emotions. Ito yung medyo mahirap, no? Managing your emotions. See, as a safety leader, guys, apat lang yung nilagay ko dito, pero yung iba kasi mako-cover na dun sa ibang mga ibang item. So, yun. Demonstrating this in their behaviors and how they make decisions will allow leaders to build trust with their teams, thus creating followers. So, kaya very important sa akin itong integrity na to. Lalo na kapag sa workplace mo, challenging, anong pipiliin mo? I remember yung isang, yung, lalo na pag sa workplace, ano yung mga nangyayari sa workplace, tapos nakakuha ka ng instruction, ano yung gagawin mo? So, mag-follow ka ba kasi binigay yun na instruction or your will still, mag-stick ka ba dito kasi ito yung talagang dapat gawin? Are you going to do the right things or hayaan mo lang yung right things na yan kasi may ibang pinagawa sa'yo? Okay? So, yun. And, ito yung 4, yung carry kasi yan ay clear goals, accountability, responsibility, and integrity. So, para daw maging caring yung safety leader natin, so yan yung dapat na meron tayo. Okay. So, next is, actually, this will be the last part of this presentation. So, yung last part niya ay, wala pa. Okay, kanina we discussed yung Swiss cheese model. And kanina you see yung mga tao na nandun. And yung mga tao kanina, yun yung mga part ng team mo or ng team ng company, which is, di ba, kung team din siya ng company, part ka rin ng team na yun. So yung question natin ngayon is, how are you as a safety leader, how are you being part of the company and being part of the team and you are the one who is leading a team. So, di ba, iba-iba siya ng role, pero kamusta ka dun sa mga yon? And ngayon, kung ibabalik natin yung Swiss cheese model, di ba, ang goal lang naman dito for us to achieve din yung safety culture na yon ay makita natin o ma-prevent natin yung magkaroon tayo ng illnesses and injuries. So, yun. And now, applying what we have learned sa mga previous slides that I have shared, let's apply it. Tapos, real scenario na. Since we are still in pandemic. Okay, now, ang bibigay kong example dito ay yung coronavirus. Okay, so si COVID. Nandiyan po si COVID. So, you're seeing, paano ko ba ituturo? Ayan, yung red na yan, you're seeing that, yun yung virus. And kanina, yung sa mga early na presentation natin, we talk about mga hazards. And yung virus na yan, si COVID kasi, that's biological hazards. And biological hazards, kung may present yan, di ba? Now, you are seeing the government, you are seeing private companies, you are seeing mga organizations nag-aaral, nagbibigay sa atin, di ba nasa news, nagbibigay ng guidelines, especially IATF, DOLE, PEZA, DTI. So, nagbibigay sila ng guidelines para yun yung ipa-follow natin. Now, bakit merong mga guidelines? Bakit merong mga policies? Bakit merong mga batas? Bakit merong ECQ? Kasi ilan yun sa layers. Yung layers na yun, ito yung cheese. Okay? So, na-visualize nyo na ba? So, yung cheese na yun yung barriers. Barriers meaning, bago makapunta sa'yo, kung ito si virus, ito ka, bago makapunta sa'yo ito si virus, may dadaanan mo na siyang mga barriers. May dadaanan mo na siyang policies, may dadaanan siyang procedures, may dadaanan siyang mga ganon. Okay? So, yung mga yon, yung purpose ng mga policies na yon, procedures, di ba kanina we also mentioned technology, processes, yung purpose nun is hindi tayo magkaroon ng harm. Or, di ba, barriers, kaya siya may barriers. Para ito si COVID, hindi mag-cause ng harm dito sa tao. Okay, so sa tao kasi yun pa lang yung nasa study ngayon, yung tao pa lang yung na-affect niya. Now, if you can see dito sa illustration natin, if we were going to apply yung mga barriers na yan yung mga present. And again guys, bakit siya Swiss cheese model? Kasi yung itsura ng Swiss cheese, ganyan. And yung mga holes na yon, possible kasi na akala mo kung isang barrier lang yung ilalagay mo, di ba, for COVID, isa lang yung ginawa mo, dun sa isa na yun, di ba may hole? So possible, dun papasok din si COVID. Or, guys, ito si COVID lang yung sample, pero think of that as hazard or yung harm na yun. So, dyan papasok. So, ibig sabihin, yung barrier mo na yun, kulang pa pala. So, next is meron. So, for COVID, yung first na barrier natin is physical distancing. So, ako, I usually use physical distancing instead of social distancing. Kasi di ba guys, we are connected, socially pa rin. Lalo na ito, mga live, we are still connected sa chat. Anyway, yon. Pag physical, yung physical talaga, so parang i-distance mo yung sarili mo from other person. Kasi hindi natin alam ngayon kung sino yung positive, kung sino yung carrier ng virus. So, yun yung first na barrier. Next, let's say may nakapasok pa rin sa virus kasi di ba may hole nga siya. Next is wearing mask. Okay, next note is, di ba, may barrier na pero may hole pa rin. Ano yung pwede pang gawin? So, these are the controls that we have. So, washing hands, and then yung last is rapid testing or swab para sure tayo dun sa result. So, yan yung example natin ng application on how are we going to do yung mga nakita natin kanina. And given this example, how do you think is your safety culture, safety program in the company or sa bahay mo? Okay? Ito ba sa bahay na-apply natin? O sige, kahit wala kang distancing sa bahay kasi magkakasama naman kayo. Pero yung washing hands, lagi ba natin ginagawa? Okay? So, yung paglinis ng cellphone natin, ginagawa ba natin lagi? Okay, yun mga simple ano yun ha. And as safety leader, how are you going to make this work? Make this work, ito yung prevention, yung barrier, and then how strong is your health, safety, and environment culture. So, yun siguro yung pinaka-question that I'm going to leave to you today. And, ayan, if you have questions, kailangan nyo pa ng coach, I need more explanation on this, lalo na kapag mag-handle ako ng team, paano ko ito mabibigay sa kanya. Kasi di ba yung challenge natin as a leader is, sometimes we are saying na hindi kasi nakikita ng mga members natin yung nakikita natin. So yung goal natin ngayon is, paano natin mapapakita sa kanila yung nakikita natin para yung dedication nila to achieve a safety workplace or safety environment is ma-achieve natin lahat. Alright, so yun. Yun na yung last na slide ko. And for references, dito ako kumuha ng lalo ng mga photos and other concepts. Nakuha ko siya dito. And also, ayun, as mentioned kanina, if you need help lalo na sa mga strategies on how to handle yung team natin, let me know, message me. And yun, I also invite you guys to join me again dun sa last na natin. So week 4 for this hashtag safety moment. So next week topic po, becoming a change agent, the rise of the safety leader in the community. Again, nung first week natin, we talk about self-leadership. Next week natin, yung second week natin is we talk about leading others. Ngayon, we talk about leading the team. And next naman is becoming a change agent. How are we going to influence change? How are we going to rise as safety leader in the community? So I expect, I invite you to join me next week. Same time. Tuesday po siya, 10 a.m. And ayun guys, thank you as we end today's episode. Let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City, just across Bayanihan Center. Our coaching hub is open physically from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24/7 pa rin. And we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day and any day of the week. Please connect with Coach Rizel. Yung number niya nandito din po, 0917-5861-661 for coaching needs. So again guys, kung isa ka dun sa mga may questions kanina, here's my contact number. You can check yung Facebook page ko, which is Coach Lyn Garcia. Ganun din yung YouTube channel ko. And sa YouTube channel, I invite you to subscribe kasi I'm sharing live lessons with Coach Lyn. So, yung mga coaching talks ko, may mga coaching toolkits din available din doon. So, yun. Subscribe lang. And yan, here's my contact number kung kailangan mo or kailangan mo na agad na coach I need help ngayon. So, message me. So, yun guys. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next week. Same day, same time. Bye-bye. Love Bamboo.